Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and it is day 2 here in Augusta on the Savannah River. I'm here with Austin. What up? His channel is Firebird Austin. I'll have it in the description, but I am already sweating like crazy. It's 9 a.m. It is pretty rough, like getting your kayaks down these stairs and taking them across this bridge and everything. But we're out here. We're going to be out here basically all day. I think John from Creek Fishing Adventures is going to be joining us, and Marshall from Georgia Bassmaster is going to be joining us too. So they're coming a little bit later, but for now, we're just gonna get up here and fish by the dam, which I fished at yesterday. I caught some fish at. And then once some of the other people get here, we're gonna go downstream and do like a 3-mile float. Here on this giant river, it's the Savannah River. I mean, there's just so much space to fish, and hopefully we'll be on a lot of fish. Some smallmouth, Bartram's bass, largemouth, that's pretty much what's in here. Possibly a spotted bass. I think there could be a few in here, but probably not. But anyway, let's get out there and get fishing. There's a fish. Ooh, nice smallie. Not crazy big, but pretty good one. There we go. I was just thinking how I haven't caught anything, and dang. I mean, it's not crazy big, but it's probably like a 14-inch smallie. I will say I was kind of losing hope. Like, this was my spot yesterday, and I was just catching fish after fish. He might only be like 13 and a half, but it's probably my biggest smallmouth. Beats the biggest one I caught yesterday by a little bit. And I've only been out here 21 minutes, so it's really not that much time. Like, I paddled, a lot of that was just paddling to get here. So I may have been at this spot for like 10 minutes and just got my first one, which is not a bad sign. I mean, I was catching like fish after fish for a while yesterday, but I think there's definitely still fish in this area. I think they just wait on the edge of this really strong current, waiting for food to come down. All right, he's actually 13 3/4, so not a bad fish. Ooh, yeah, ooh, wow. He was ready to go. I think I got my jig head stuck. I didn't lose. This is the same jig head I used yesterday. I haven't retied once. But I might have just finally lost it. I was so surprised that I was fishing a jig head and current off the bottom. And I didn't lose a single jig head yesterday, but might not be that lucky today. You know what? I might try this. This is John's favorite lure. He catches so many fish on this, big fish too. So, might try it out. I might try to dredge it in this current. There's a fish. Oh, a fish jumped, but it wasn't the fish I caught. What the heck? All right, is it a Bartram's bass? I think so. All right, John. John would be proud, I think. I think this is the first fish. Actually, I might have caught a couple in a pond on this lure before, but this is the first fish I've caught out of a river or a creek with John's signature yum dinger, the bubblegum swirl, or whatever it's called, bubblegum yellow swirl. So there we go, beautiful little Bartram's bass. This one's it's not quite as dark as the ones yesterday, and you can see its markings a little better, so that's pretty cool. And there we go, finally gaining a little bit of confidence on this lure that John's caught so many fish on. All right, and this Bartram's is about 10 and a half inches, so that's actually a really good one. They don't get very big. Apparently the biggest recorded like pure Bartram's bass, Austin said it was 14. So they definitely don't get that big, which I've caught one that was 13, so that one was a really good one, but this little 10 and a half incher is actually a pretty good one for this species. Yeah, I can. Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna do it. That's the worst. I'm like 16 inches probably. Oh, come on. Got one. Bartram's bass. He hit it and he dropped it and I got him. He hit it again. Marshall was telling me that he thought there was a lot more Bartram's bass in this section. They look really cool. This one looks cool.
The Coosa bass. This is their cousin.
All right, y'all, well, we're out in the middle of the river. There's no current here, but John just lost a nice smallmouth. So I just started fishing in the middle too and got some little bartrams.
He just lost them.
He just lost fish too, so we're definitely on some fish out here. Oh, it's a fish. Another little Bartram's bass. I think there's a bunch just out in the middle here. I think there's just a bunch of rocks that kind of go up and down, and I think these Bartram's bass like to hide under the rocks. So first fish I caught today was a smallmouth, and now I've caught 3 Bartrams in a row. So I think this section might have a lot of Bartrams. Looks like something happened to his tail there. It's a little messed up, but I'll release him. I think I saw a bunch of little baby bass. It looked like they were all those little Bartrams. Well, it is time for a little update. I have not caught a fish in at least a couple hours. I haven't caught a fish since I went to get sunscreen and took that break. I don't know, the river hasn't looked as good since then. There's like this long, slow section we pretty much just got done with. And down below me here, there's a little more rocks and shoals and a little bit faster moving water. So I think that'll be better for fishing, but I'm so hot right now, I think I'm just gonna jump in. I literally brought goggles, so I do have contacts, so it's like, swimming without goggles is kind of risky because if a contact falls out, then I'm like kind of blind. But I'm gonna put some goggles on, do a little swimming, and then get back to fishing. It's cold, but it feels good.
We got goggles.
Yeah, I know. I went to my truck to get the sunscreen and there was goggles. I'm like, hey.
It came for the swimming, not the fishing.
I know.
Oh, that's cold, man.
It feels amazing. Oh, right there, got one. Nice. Oh, nice smallmouth. It's a good smallmouth. There we go. Got it in the boat. I literally watched it eat my square bill. Wow, yeah, this is not a bad smallie. This is probably at least a 15-incher. Man, my boat is a mess. That is a solid fish. It's probably at least 15. That's what I needed. I saw him just come out and eat my square bill. I was talking to Blake, the other guy that we're fishing with, and he said he was doing well with the crankbait. Like, he had a little square bill on, so tied on the square bill and got one pretty fast. And it's one of my best catches of the trip. Best one for today. Yep, he's like right at 15. Okay, there he goes. Well, I was getting ready to talk and he just flopped out, but he was about 14.75, 15 inches, or about 15, so not a bad fish. I don't think I've ever had that much trouble paddling downstream.
Like, we got 2 mile-an-hour current and like 10 mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah. All right, well, here I am with 3 other YouTubers who all caught way more fish than I did today. I did terrible today, but we are currently trapped in the park. Austin brought his truck down here to get my kayak and his kayak, and then a train parked in front of the road. So I don't know how long we're gonna be here.
Hi, I'm at, and there's a train on the tracks here at the facility. It's been here for over 30 minutes and my vehicle's been trapped inside.
Are you at a block, there's a train blocking the crossing, sir?
Yes.
Okay, yes, sir. That train should be moving shortly from what we were just advised. It should be moving soon.
Okay, thank you.
All right, well, the train finally moved, so John was able to get his truck here and get his kayaks back on there. So we were calling it a day. I did really bad compared to everyone else. I caught the least amount of fish today. Yesterday ended up being a lot better. I fished for a lot less time yesterday and caught more fish, but sometimes that's just how it goes. And I think if I come here again, I'll kind of know where to fish and know what areas to fish to catch more fish next time. So anyway, it was fun fishing with Marshall for the first time and then fishing with Austin and John again. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, but I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.